It makes it all very interesting to go to the engineering section. So now we're going to move on to more basic information on study in Japan. And this will be presented now by Ms. Matsumoto Keiko, Administrative Officer at the Japan Student Services Organization. So Ms. Matsumoto, please.
Japan, an economic superpower known for powerful leadership in the global society. Studying amidst Japan's rich appeal will dramatically expand your personal growth. Knowledge brings people greater prosperity and enhances their quality of life. Japan built the Shinkansen, the world's first high-speed intercity railway system. The nation also pioneered the lithium-ion battery, a power source critical in the manufacture of smartphones, notebook computers, aircraft, and other leading-edge products. Japan is famed as the home of instant ramen, an ingenious and convenient food product now enjoyed almost everywhere. The Japanese have mobilized accumulated knowledge to advance practical use of a test using a single drop of blood to check for 13 types of cancer, increasing early detection and complete recovery. In such ways, Japan contributes to the world with breakthroughs to resolve problems shared by the entire human race. At the front lines of Japanese education, cutting-edge research targets the realms of fundamental, applied, and development. This stance fuels a steady stream of technology, academic theories, and other progress, empowering people's lives around the world. They are a crucial source of Japanese knowledge and attract large numbers of researchers from abroad as well. Japan has spawned a considerable number of Nobel laureates and other world-renowned scholars. In today's Japan, there are abundant opportunities to greatly expand your own personal knowledge sphere. Higher education in Japan includes 5 major categories. Although most classes are in Japanese, many university undergraduate and graduate degrees are offered in English only. Japan's government supports expanded hiring of international students domestically, with the number of such persons employed here steadily increasing. One promising career option for international students is working at globally active Japanese companies. Living in Japan with one of the world's lowest crime rates is safe and pleasant. Japan's health insurance system provides advanced medical care at low costs. International students in Japan can live securely on their own. Japan's constitution guarantees all residents freedom of religion, speech, and thought. Today, Japan is host for approximately 300,000 international students from over 170 nations throughout the world. So please consider studies in Japan, seizing the opportunity to build an even brighter and more fulfilling future.
Study in Japan.
Okay, how was it? I hope you enjoyed the video. Hello everyone, my name is Keiko Matsumoto from Japan Student Services Organization, JASSO. At JASSO, we provide a variety of information regarding study in Japan. Today, I will give you the basic information on study in Japan. From now on, I will share my screen so that you can see the presentation. For a start, this is the data of international students as of May 1st last year. There are about 280,000 international students from more than 190 countries studying Japan. In Kyushu region, about 30,000 international students are studying. You can get summarizing information about study in Japan from booklet named Study in Japan Basic Guide. PDF version of this booklet is available on our Study in Japan website. Besides the Study in Japan Basic Guide, you can obtain a lot of information from our Study in Japan website. You can find our website by searching Study in Japan. As shown in the video, there are 5 types of higher education institutions in Japan accepting international students. Except for graduate school, eligibility for admission to higher education institution is 12 years of schooling and completion of secondary education. Besides these higher education institutions, there are also many international students studying at the Japanese Language Institute in Japan. Most of the schools start their academic years in April. As shown in this table, Japan has quite a number of higher education institutions. I'm sure that you can find a school that fits your interest and objective for your future career. Then, how to choose the school? There is a school search function on the Study in Japan website. Using this Excel sheet, you can search schools based on your preference, such as field of study or location of the school. Please use it as a reference. In addition, we will hold our Study in Japan virtual fair in August 29th and September 4th. In this virtual fair, universities, graduate schools, professional training colleges, and Japanese language institutions, in total of about 100 institutions will participate. They will hold Zoom live session for about 1 hour each day. You can receive explanations from staffs of 100 institutions and chat with them to ask questions. If you are interested in this fair, now please read this QR code. This image is top page of our event website. Please click here to check the list of participating schools and live session schedule. If you would like to know the information about participating school, please click here. You can check each participating school's information related to your interests, such as what you'd like to study, area, and availability of English taught degree programs. On the day of virtual fair, join the live session button will appear on this website, and by clicking the button, you can join each school's live session without registration. We are looking forward to seeing you on this Sunday, August 29th, and next Saturday, September 4th. We have offices overseas and post the information regarding the study in Japan, such as our virtual fair on the social media. If you are on this social media, please feel free to follow us. After you decide the school you wish to attend, please be sure to check the admissions guidelines. There are few examinations students who wish to study in Japan may be required to take. Today, I will introduce you one of them, EJU. EJU is required for international students to universities at an undergraduate level. A large number of universities in Japan consider EJU's course in their admission process. You can get the list of schools using EJU from JASSO's website. EJU is composed of 4 subjects shown here. Except for the examination of Japanese as foreign language, the questions are written in both Japanese and English, and you can choose to take the test in either language. Students choose the subject and language specified by their universities of choice. EJU is held twice a year, June and November, in Japan and other country and region. You may take the EJU as many times as you wish, and may use scores from up to 2 years before. Please be careful as the application period is much earlier than the exam months. Application period for second session of this year has already closed. If you would like to take the EJU in June next year, please remember that application will open next February. The application methods differ according to each site. Due to concern over the spread of coronavirus, there is a possibility of change. To get the latest information, please check JASSO website. The EJU question booklet with CD is sold at the Japanese Language Studies corner of major bookstores throughout Japan. Living outside Japan, you may browse them at facilities shown here. Moreover, EJU syllabus for each subject and some of the past examination questions are published on JASSO website. How about language proficiency requirements for Japanese higher education institution? In general, lectures in Japanese universities are conducted in Japanese language. In order to follow the lectures, Japanese language proficiency is required as shown here. So, in most cases, international students study at Japanese language institutes before applying to university. If you are applying for a course taught in English language proficiency is required as shown here. Please make sure to confirm again about required scores on latest application guidelines of the school of your choice. Next, let's calculate the expenses for studying in Japan. According to our survey, average monthly living cost of international students in Japan is about $550. Living expenses in the big cities are relatively higher comparing with rural areas. International students can apply for the permission to engage in activity other than that permitted under the status of residence previously granted, which allows you to work part-time in Japan up to 28 hours per week. About 70% of international students are working part-time. Average monthly earning is about $540. This table shows the tuition for students who are accepted by a Japanese higher education institution as a regular student. Generally, tuition fees of Japanese universities are not so expensive compared to United States universities. For the first year, you need to pay an admission fee in addition to the tuition. City and government usage fee is also required. Please note that the academic fees in private universities are diverse depending on majors and courses. This slide is average tuition fees of Japanese studies for foreign students and Japanese language institutions. There are 4 kinds of scholarships for international students. First, Japanese government makes scholarship is full scholarship providing monthly stipend, tuition, and round-trip air ticket. You can apply with the recommendation from your home country's Japanese embassy or your Japanese host university. Second, Monbu Kagakusho Honor Scholarship is scholarship for privately financed international students. Application will be accepted through your Japanese host school. However, there is a reservation program based on scores of EJU. If you achieve a superior score on EJU, you can reserve this scholarship before your arrival in Japan. Third, JASSO Student Exchange Support Program is for the exchange students coming to Japan based on the exchange agreements between universities. We check with your home university in your country or as availability. Fourth, scholarship by private foundations and local governments. In general, applications are made by the Japanese universities. There are scholarships you can directly apply by yourself, but the number is not so many. Okay. Now, for more information, we release a scholarship pamphlet every year. The PDF version of this pamphlet is available on the Study in Japan website. Okay. Besides these scholarships, most of Japanese universities have on-campus scholarships and tuition exemption or reduction scheme that international students may also apply. There is the Excel file named Search for On-Campus Scholarships and Tuition-Free Exemption System on the Study in Japan website. You can find detailed information from this Excel file. Next. The Japanese government is encouraging international students to stay and work in Japan after graduation. There are quite a number of job fairs, especially organized for international students in Japan, and each university has a career advising center to help students to find a job after graduation. Please make use of your experience of studying in Japan to work in Japan. You can find further details as well as JASSO's contact information on the Study in Japan website. If you have questions, please send an email to either the JASSO office in your country or to our office in Tokyo. We are happy to help you. This is the end of my presentation. Thank you for your time and attention.